Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 3. Here today on the channel, we're going to be starting a brand new campaign series on the brand new Shogunate mod for CK3. We're going to be playing as the Takeda clan here today. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series and where you would like me to expand and conquer. So, we're going to be starting in 1568. This mod called Shogunate, I'll put in the description below if you guys like to download it and play along with me. It brings Feudal Japan to CK3. So if you're a huge fan of Shogun 2 Total War, we're going to be starting in a similar time period. We can go all the way to 1180 AD up to 582. But we're going to be starting in 1568 because that's where it's like defaulted for the game. And we're going to be playing as my favorite Shogun 2 faction, the Takeda. I was umming and ahhing whether or not to play as the Takeda or the Tokugawa, because the Tokugawa actually won the, I think it's the Onin War, and they actually became the Asukaga Shogunate in the end. But there's a lot of cool clans in this time period. We've got the Oda, we've got the Imagawa and the Hojo as well. But we're going to be playing as Shingen of the Takeda clan, and let's start this and get right into it. Okay guys, welcome to Feudal Japan. Oh, I just love the Takeda so much. They're my favorite Shogun 2 faction. I just love the red of the house, and they were really good with their cavalry. They were like the best cavalry faction in Shogun 2. The Oda clan had the like Yari Yashigaru spam, but here is the map of Shogunate. So we've got some of the notable clans which you probably recognize: the Hojo, Imagawa. We've got the Chosokabe on the island here, the the bow spam faction. Who else have we got here? Wasn't there something else? There was someone here at some point. So there's Kyoto in and around this region. We've got the Mori who are quite strong. We've got the Satsuma as well. What's down here? Is this like Okinawa? Yeah, they've even got Okinawa in the game as well. A little bit of Korea jutting out, and that's like Russia to the north as well. Further to the north, we've got the Usegi, and we've also got the Date, which is cool. But let's get stuck into the series. We're going to be doing an hour-long episode here today, and we'll see how we go. So, we start off with Daimyo Dazen Daibu of the Takeda clan. He is ambitious, brave, zealous, Grey Eminence. He's a cautious leader. He's a genius, a strategist, a poet. Oh my god. And he's also a diplomat. Cool. He's got 32 diplomacy, 20 martial, so he's quite prominent. He's obviously a part of the Shinto religion, and he's a part of the Koshin culture group. But this is what we currently own, right bang smack here in Japan. Oh, we've got some alliances as well. Ah, we're allied to the Hojo and the Oda. Oh wow, that's really two powerful alliances. So, we can have a quick look at our wars. So, we could go against the Imagawa. That's potentially something we can do. We could go against the Tokugawa, which I'm interested in. The Usegi to the north. So, there's a fair few factions that we can war deck from the get-go, which is awesome. Wasn't there like a Catholic faction up here in Shogun 2? Maybe that was added in a mod. Yeah, or a DLC that hasn't been added in. Okay, let's have a look at our family tree. So, oh my god, the branches are huge. So, the Daimyo Shingen has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children and a grandson. So, his firstborn son seems to be blind here. Takeda Nobu. Okay, he's a blind monk. Okay, so he's not inheriting the throne, so it goes to Shiro Takeda. And does he look alright? Brave, impatient, shy, skilled tactician, he's 22, and he's been married off. So how do these alliances work? There is a marriage between Hojo and Takeda. So, who's married to who here? Okay, so my son and heir, Shiro, is married to Katsuku of the Oda clan. That's cool. So we've got a really strong alliance with them. What about the Oda? Maybe it's one of my daughters, potentially? So, yeah. So my daughter Hobe is married to Prince Shinkaru. Japanese names I really struggle with, but I do try my best. But I'm going to get a lot of stuff wrong. But yes, we've got a really strong alliance here with the Hojo, which are renowned for their, I guess, sort of catapults, wasn't it, in Shogun too? They had that spam. So keeping these alliances early on is going to be really important. We want to try and take out as much territory as we can, and allow our allies to help and come in. But we've got a lot of heirs here. Do we have any other options? Yeah, find concubines. So we can do that in this. Okay, so let's choose a lifestyle. I think going with Marshall is probably the play. He is 46. We could maybe like... The thing is... Yeah, we'll go with Marshall. It's quite 20. We can probably get it a bit higher. So let's go with strategy focus. That'll get it to 3. And then we'll eventually probably go down to strategist or gallant. We'll just have to see. So we can recruit a men-at-arms. We've got children that lack guardians we can do. We can get an alliance. We'll send that off. And we have to watch out for titles as well. Okay, looking at our realm, we're currently 2 crown authority. We've got a lot of vassals. Succession is probably different here in Japan. So it's a confederation partition. All children inherit equally. I would kind of like it to be different, but we'll just have to sort of see how we go. Male preference. So it's still... So Shiro is currently our heir for now. Looking at our military, do we have like a boost to our cavalry? Armored horsemen, trebuchets. But it looks like we've... Is it Shikoku? I think that's what the coins are. So we've got 4,000 soldiers. The Order have 4,000. The Hojo have 4,000. Imagawa only 1.6. 2k for the Tokugawa. And 4k for the Usegi. Looking at our council position, we could even get another buff here if we go chivalry. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll try and spam him up, make him a real conqueror. Because we want to make the Takeda clan great again. I'd love to be the undisputed... Emperor of Japan. Okay, so we've got you in here. You're 13. We can't bring you in. Oh, it's because you hold a religious position. That's fine. So, let's have a look for you. So, do we have someone who has 17, was that? My courtier. We'll bring him in. We're going to fire the council position because that's quite a bit. So, you currently got 12 stewardship, 13. We don't want to upset the apple cart there. Genshiro Yamagata. 20, we'll bring him in. And what about with our intrigue here as well? Okay, so we'll probably keep it all on default. We probably don't need to fabricate claims just yet. Foreign affairs, collecting taxes, organizing our levies, that's fine. Actually, let's have a look down here. So here's the House of Takeda. Never greedy, always calm. Okay, I kind of like the sound of that. Shinto, of course. And we are of the Koshin culture. Can we see anyone else as part of this culture group? Like, oh no. Oh, they're a part of their own culture, yeah. Is there anyone else? No, so Koshin is this cultural region, I guess, of Japan. Court-wise, we don't need a physician just yet. At intrigues and schemes. We've got to watch out for factions. Decisions. Invite Busho. I don't know what that means. So it's knights, I guess, because of the picture. Invite claimants, hold a feast, call a hunt, send for a physician. So there's not really much else we can do this. We can found a holy order, consecrate bloodline, strengthen bloodline, found a new kingdom as well. But looking at our family tree, how far does it go back? Because what about my cousins and stuff as well? So, oh, my father's alive, is he? Oh, he's 73. Really? No? Yeah, my father is alive. I guess he passed the throw. He's an evil adventurer. Wow, okay. So I guess the throne passed to me somehow. I was surprised that it was highlighted there. I've also got a lot of sisters as well, which I've got to watch out for. The thing is with CK3, having these massive family trees can be a problem. So we have half-sisters here. Oh. They all seem to be. My brother's died, but we've got his nephews here. But we do seem to have... so I've got a brother here. Koku. Nobu. Nobukori. Nobu Zane. and Nobu Tumo. Okay, so we've really got to watch out for these half-siblings here. They do seem to like me, but it could cause some problems here in the future. But our line, for now, seems secure through my son and heir, and Nobu Katsu, who is my grandson as well. Alright. Sweet. So we've basically gone and set everything up. We have 128 Shokuku. We've got 78 prestige, 25 piety and renowned. I think probably doing the guardians first. So who are these people? Your daughter, your son, your daughter, your son. Yeah, I guess... Can we sort by opinion of me? Is that the play? Yeah. And try and allow these people to be guardians. Not the blind one, that's the last thing we want. But we also don't want to anger too many people as well. So we'll let some of the older children look after the others. So a powerful vassal expects position, we'll leave that. So we'll look at those wars in a minute, and we're in line to inherit this and this. Okay, so what wars can we go through? So we could go against the Imagawa, the Tokugawa, or the Yosegi. I think going against... We got 4,000. I think the Yosegi might be... it's going to be tough. Like, which one do we go through? Because we want to try and make these alliances really work. If we go against the Yosegi, we would get more of their territory, maybe. Or do we not have a claim for the whole of it? So... Right. Like, can we somehow, like, claim all of it? Maybe if we click on them, it's just a little bit easier to see. Yeah, so it's only part of their kingdom. While as if we go to war with the Imagawa, we can invade the entirety of the kingdom. Which I think is what we're going to do. So, let's find Imagawa, and we'll go through that way. So, it's going to cost us 400 inferior. We will be able to call in our allies, though. So, let's go to war with Daimyo Dafu of the Imagawa. So, let's declare war upon him. We'll raise our army, which is just going at our capital. Now, before we even unpause, we want to try and call our allies in. So who do we call in? We can bring in the Hojo. Unfortunately, the Oda don't want to accept, but the Hojo will. So it will cost us 350, but it will help us wrap up this war. Now, we can bring in our allies. I think... So, the Hojo will accept, but the Oda won't. I probably wanted the Hojo in. So I guess we'll... call him. We'll spend the 350 because I don't want to not lose this war. We do outnumber them, but yeah, maybe it was worth keeping the prestige. Arguably. Okay. Let's wait for our military forces to rally up. Okay. So it does look like the Hojo, our allies, are coming in to help us out. So we have 4,000 under our command. And I'm a 31 ranked general. Alright, let's allow Shingen to move in. We'll try and strike their capital as quickly as you can. And that an alliance went through as well. What was that? Call to wall. Who's this? The Hojo have attacked the Yosegi. If we decline, we lose fame. Well, I guess it's only fair. So, who attacked who here? Oh, the Yosegi actually attacked the Hojo. Okay, so we're going to have to watch out for them in the north. We just need to try and quickly wrap up this war against the Imagawa as quickly as possible. Oh, 4,000 Yosegi are pushing south. going to be close. I guess we'll just try and snipe their capital and see if we get lucky. We're going to have to watch out if they make our way to ours. 7,000 are pushing there. 5,000 Hojo are hanging out. We might lose a castle there. We'll put it up to 4. If they can engage, then we'll be fine. Oh, it looks like they're about to engage. The Hojo and the Yosegi, maybe. More reinforcements are coming in. Right. It looks like we're not going to get attacked there, so we'll allow the defenders to... Oh, do we really need that many to hold? Well, we might as well stay back there. If we only can send 900... If we get lucky, we might be able to take the Imagawa capital. So we'll deliver the speech about unity, I guess. We are stronger when we stand together, brave man of the House of Takeda. So we've nearly taken their capital. Siege 1 now. We'll merge up. And we'll try and defeat their army in the open field if we get lucky. Oh, but it looks like... Yeah, they've lost their army. Ah. Yeah, 3,000 are now pulling back. While the Imagawa flee into Takeda territory. Oh, we did manage to catch them there, though. 3,000 Takeda stormed the 1.6k. Good, and now we can swing back down. We should be able to wrap up this war against the Imagawa if we're happy. Oh, okay. Our war led by Hojo against is no longer. It's ended. So be it. I guess they lost? Yeah, or they white-pieced out of it. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like the Hojo are currently finishing off the last of the Imagawa there. A child of my dynasty. We've had a daughter. Takara. I like the sound of that. It's a good, strong family name. A scheme at court. My Metsuk has come with grave news. Someone is plotting against my son. Well, I'm not overly too fussed about him. Because he is a blind monk. So we'll envelop both strategies. How have we not finished off the Imagawa here? That's what I want to know. Okay. We just need to keep an eye on that plot. Okay, so a silver tongue. Alright, it's going to take too much to take this castle. Maybe push over here. That we can take quicker. There we go. It's at 100% here now. Let's enforce the demands. And we'll bring the realm of Imagawa under our control. So now we can go into this. Probably go with strategist is probably the play. We have too many counties, so we'll divide them up through our children. My domain size is too big. We can increase opinion. Low control, because we need to grant this to people. So, if I can move this here, if I can go with... Well, it's actually already sorting. So, my son, we can give this to my son. We'll give this as well to my half-brother. Because we need to reduce it to 7. We'll give this to my other half-brother. And what about here as well? We'll land this half-brother. Okay. Too many counties. That's now gone. We can still declare wars. We can create a region of Tokai. We can get an alliance. We'll do that. And we can lawfully imprison one of my vassals who's plotting, which I'm not going to do. That's fine. Okay, sweet. So, we've managed to take our first piece of territory against the Imagawa. I can't marry off my grandson. Like, family tree-wise, can we organise that? No. Like, we can't set out our way to do that sort of stuff. So Shiro's alright. And Shingen. Okay. Oh, factions created against us. Yeah, just something we have to watch out for. Okay, I think continuing on the initiative and getting as many of these major houses out is probably the play. So we can go against the Tokugawa. We can go against Nagamoto to the north. And Hoshu. I think we'll go against the Tokugawa. So, what do they have? They got 2,000. Hopefully we can bring in some more units. We'll set a rally point. Probably here. Now that we've taken this Imagawa territory, I didn't actually see. Can you convert to my culture? Yeah, no. I thought we might have been able to do something like that, just to help public order. We've got 176 Shikoku in the bank, so we should be okay. So we'll invade the kingdom. We'll spend the 200 prestige. The war has now been declared. We'll try and call in our allies. So the Hojo are interested, but we go down in stats. The Oda really aren't interested. Maybe we should bring in some of the smaller tribes. Genzo, Sama, Shintaro. That will cost us only 75 and will give us some additional forces. So let's call in the Hojo Prince and another. We'll raise our armies. Now, if they accept, we do outnumber them with our Takeda forces. But maybe we can bring in a little more. We'll just sweeten things up. And they're bringing an extra 2,000 to come and help us out in this war. Does look like the Tokugawa are actually trying to navally invade here. If we can intercept them... Oh, nearly. We nearly got so lucky there. The scheme in the court still going on. It's going to take a while to take their major castle. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's any we can take quickly. Oh, a snake at court. Okay, just stuff we have to watch out for. So there's 1.6 there. If I can avoid long protracted sieges, that would be ideal. Maybe we just want to try and get their army. So one of my sons has come of age, Morinobu. They grow up fast. We'll try and get him married off eventually as well. We'll go with Parthian tactics there, which gives us skirmisher, light, and heavy cavalry, because we want to try and get some infamous and famed Takeda cavalry at some point. Oh, it looks like 200 Hojo have intercepted them, and we've come in and have won the day. Fantastic. If we can take some of their outer tier territory now, we should be able to finish off the last of the Tokugawa and rewrite history. Nobu Sada. And Kiku or Kaiku. Okay. Alright, okay. Divine focus. Since about a month back, you have been having recurring dreams discussing theology. So, what can we go with here? Confident strategist. Confident schemer. Maybe go with strength in battle, a confident strategist. That would be ideal. We want to try and quickly wrap up this war now, though. Sweet, we managed to capture the Daimyo of the Tokugawa. We'll enforce our demands. And we've taken out the Tokugawa and the Imagawa in quite quick succession. Fantastic. This is why I love this mod, because there's so many fantastic clans you can play for, and the mod isn't even that big. It's super easy to download on Steam. So we've got a dangerous faction we don't need to watch out for, that's fine. My domain size is over limit as well. So we'll try and dish out some of these. Oh, my son is injured. Okay. We'll probably try and grant some more titles to him. Because then we can directly get it. Because you do have to worry with giving out titles and stuff like this. But he is my son and heir. We're going to play as him anyway. So it's not going to matter too much. Okay, so we've still got low control in these regions. So we'll sort by opinion because a lot of my sons like me a lot. So we'll land my sons. Particularly early on. They're going to be loyal for a time. So a lot of these haven't been have been landed. It's my nephews. Samanusuk. Nobutoyo. What a cool name. We'll bring you in, and we'll grant this to another one of my nephews as well. I usually go by summer skills, that's why I went there. Opinion seems to put my family members closer to the top. So we'll grant that to you as well. Alright, sweet. Everything is coming up. Takeda. So, powerful vassals, that's fine. So, it's really the Nagamoto to the north. So we do have another war deck against the Yosegi, but it's going to take quite some time to get our prestige up. I think it's just hitting one of those times where it's going to be a time of peace, where we're going to have to consolidate to get our prestige up. We've got some sons we can marry off as well. So we have my son, Morinbu. The thing is, I don't know where the names have been put. So he's Daimyo. I think Daisen Daibu. I don't know Japanese at all. So is that a nickname? Daisen Daibu. And Takeda is his last name of the clan. And Kai is the castle Kai in the region. And Shingen, I think, is his name. So with this guy, I would guess his name is Norinobu. I think. Anyway, we'll try and marry him off then. We'll sort by some... We'll go by alliance power, actually. Keeping ties with the Hojo and the Oda is probably a good idea. Like, if we go with sum of skills, we get really good family members, but it's a cost for alliances. Yeah, maybe that marriage can still go off. And we'll keep that. So who is this to him? It's his daughter. So we'll continue the Oda and Takeda alliance, even though they're not coming in to help us. So we'll send that proposal off. We've got another son here. Nobu Sada, who's 17. So we'll find a spouse for him. Sort by sum of skills. Maybe we need to go with alliance power. Yeah, there's a Hojo there. She's lazy. Does it really matter, like my 5th son? At that point, we're probably better off just trying to keep ties. Now, we do have a daughter here, who's 17. She might be more useful for us, because we've got a lot of sons. The Date aren't very strong. Maybe I need to look even further away to, like, the Mori. Oh, who's it? Wait, the leader of the Mori is a 3-year-old. Okay. His father was slain in battle. Who by? By another house. Oh, wow. Because the Otomo may be getting a little bit. We've got the Shimazu, but they're a little bit further away. Maybe we could, like, I don't know. Maybe we need to align with the Yosegi. I kind of want their territory, though. That's the thing. Because we're nearly running out of territory for us to take in and around here. Like, if we were to offer our daughter's hand in marriage to the Daimyo, firstly, they won't accept. But they've only got 3,000 military forces anyway. We'd only need to get it to 60. Oh, he's already 78, so maybe that's not an idea. Maybe we just need to look at the daughter. Oh, hang on. No, not you. No, where's my daughter? Yeah. So, we'll try and find you a spouse. We'll go with an alliance power. Tosa seem to be the strongest of the Chosukabe. Maybe get an alliance with them. They've got 1.6k and they're probably a little bit closer. And someone's 34. So I guess he's the brother? Yeah, he's the brother of the current king. And then we get an alliance with the Chosukabe. Or we can marry into the direct line. How big are the Chosukabe? Or maybe we're better off going for the Date. Okay, they're Prince Masamune, the one eye. Okay. Yeah, I think the Chosukabe are just way too small and they're super far away. Maybe I just need to do a little bit of investigating off camera because I'm taking a little bit long trying to find and weasel my way into the other feudal houses and clans of Japan. I'll come back when I've made my decision. Okay, I've made the decision to marry my daughter Kiku. Why am I struggling with this one? It's like Ki or Kai. Kyu. Or it's Kikyu or Kaikyu. Doesn't matter. She's going to be sent to the Chosukabe. So we've got two options here. We can actually send it to the uncle, or we can send it to the son and heir. I think we'll send it to the son and heir. Although he's only 10, she's 17, so they're quite closely related. So we should be able to send this off if I'm not mistaken. So, yep, everything looks good. We don't get anything, but they get 800. Matrilineal. Use a hook. No, nothing we can do there. Alright, let's send off those marriage proposals and see how the other clans get back to me. Let's unpause. They've accepted that proposal. The second, and now the third as well. Perfect. All those marriage proposals have gone off. We can bring in a new steward. Which is... Okay, so our vassal, he's 13. We'll bring him in to start collecting more taxes. Still on chivalry. 20, 20, 13, 13. Okay, that is fine for now. Okay, I think it's time for a war against the Usegi. It should be a good one. 4.6k. We've got 4, but we do have military allies. We hopefully will be able to bring in a couple to help us out. So we'll set a rally point. Where do we want to sort of strike? Those down there is probably the... I think just holding in our capital. The last thing we want is for it to get sniped. So, wars-wise, there are like smaller factions to go around, but no, let's try and take out another major clan. So, we can oh, it's going to cost us... Oh, we haven't done it just yet. Oh, we're going to have to wait a little while. That's annoying. So, we can't send any of this. We can seize that piece of territory, which only costs 40. Invade a kingdom costs 200. What are we at? Oh, only 175. So we're quite close. But in saying that, we're still not going to be able to call anyone in. So I guess we'll just sort of skip ahead. Well, we've got an event here to the rattling Daimyo Shingen. We've been burdened by your tax laws. I think it's just a peasant revolt we have to deal with. I guess I could change... No, I don't want to do that. Never! A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. We'll rally the troops. So how big is the uprising? It's only 1.3 against our 2. Okay. Man-at-arms effectiveness. We'll go with there. Right. Oh, they're actually hitting Kai. Maybe swinging from where? Probably here is probably the play. Alright, we're going to put down this uprising. We don't need to call anyone in. But this just happens sometimes in CK3. You've got to put down a peasant uprising. Gen... Giru... Gen Ryu. I'm not even going to try and say that guy's name. I'd rename it if I can. Oh, we can enforce demands there. So be it. Perfect. And we've still got to watch out for independent realms and stuff. But we won 2 quick victories. The major peasant revolt is now dealt with. Perfect. Let's just man this sweet as. We still need to get our prestige up a little bit before we have an attempt at the Yusegi. Oh, what's this? A mental break. Oh, that's no good. Well, we'll put my mind at ease with some of that good old purple skirple. We'll do that, I guess. So we'll reduce our stress by 35. My mortal body. Oh no. I guess we'll send for the physician. We do have 200 gold in the bank. We'll bring you in. Do no more than what is necessary. Or is it too late for caution? I think I'm not overly too ill. But we do look a little brighter here now. I'm back to my old self. The Shingen is back and running. Lost the ill trait as well. Okay, it's time to do some more wars in today's video. So we can create the region of Tokai, which costs 300, and we get the Kori of Abe, and now I am a mighty Daimyo. So we've done well so far, taking out the Tokugawa, the Imagawa. We can get another Busho here, which is a knight. We have currently about 5,000 soldiers at our disposal. Says we hold too many duchies, but that's okay. We're not getting too much of the negative debuffs. We'll offer you a vassal ship, and we can imprison you, which we'll leave for now. We have 4.8k soldiers, but now we are the region of Tokai, which is cool. So I think we need to look to probably push against the Yusegi to the north. To the rattling Daimyo Shingen. There's a peasant revolt. Alright, come on. Let's put down this rebellion. Rally the troops. Let's slow things down slightly. I'm currently commanding the army as well. How many of them are there? Oh, only 400 or so. It's currently in the south of our Takeda territory. Pushing towards the Oda border here. Oh, they've been intercepted. Another rebel army ran into them. Oh, that is so hilarious. We didn't even need to put down the farmland rebellion. Okay. Alright, I think it's time to go against the Yusegi. So, Shingen is about to start another war. I think, I'd love to subjugate them, but we can't. We'll just invade the kingdom. But I do highly recommend this Shogunate mod. If you love Shogun 2 and you want a sort of built up and a bit more well-balanced campaign, because basically you can command and conquer and go against other neighboring tribes, even if you play as the Order, Shimazu. I kind of like that we're all on an even playing field here in Feudal Japan. So we'll call in our allies. Some of the Hojo princes will come in. And I'm going to leave the first army here. I'm a holy warrior, 32 martial. Let's push into Kasu Yusegi. And... oh. Okay. So I need to keep an eye on my son. Shiro. Yeah, it's not Shiru, is it? There's no U. It's Shiro. But his name is Katsuyori. Yeah, maybe I should call him Katsuyori. Because he's of Tokai, isn't he? So he's Katsu. Okay. So, we've got some Chosakabe and Hojo. We'll try and intercept the Yusegi force here. Is he a 45-star commander? I always liked the Yusegi in Shogun 2. They were so aesthetically pleasing. We'll go with that marshal there. But because of the monks they had at disposal. I forgot how good Shogun 2 is. Maybe I need to get back to it. Maybe I need... on the channel, I have done an order campaign. Scandalous Priests. Strategic Impulse. We'll go with that one because that's the RNG. But yeah, the Order, definitely one of my favorite factions because Yada Yashigaru spam is so awesome. So we deployed 9k, we lost 1.3, managed to lose, kill 1.4 of theirs. So we've had a pretty decent army there. Didn't lose anyone too crazy. How many of the knights? So we killed 2 of their knights. We've still got all of ours. But the Shimazu, they're quite cool. The Chosakabe, the boys, but my favorite clan in Shogun 2 is the Takeda. But the Tokugawa are fun for role-playing aspects because they actually become the Asukaga Shogunate. Okay, we'll try and bring you in here. 13. Alright, so 20% now. Let's push towards the Usegi Castle. Well, actually, we'll try to intercept this. 23%, so we've won every battle against them. It's going to take 1,000 before we can go in. Oh. Do we have any more of those delicious biscuits? I think that's what we're going to probably have to do. I think he's like 60 years of age now. So, particularly for this time period, 1585, he's doing alright. Okay, we are at war with some territory further to north. I think I've done more campaigns on Fall of the Samurai. Torsa and stuff. There's 2,000 there near the Hojo border. We might need to go push against them. Oh, we managed to capture him in that fight. Cool. We managed to Terutora. And we've managed to take the Usegi territory. Yeah. He's currently 64 now. But so far, 40 years of age, Shingen has managed to take huge swathes of territory in the Usegi lands, eliminating the Tokugawa and the Imagawa, while still maintaining strong alliances with the Oda clan and Hojo. We'll go with living off the land, which increased raid capacity if we need be. What? Why are we at war with the Hojo? What? Oh, they attacked me. Why? I thought we had a good alliance with them. Oh. Maybe there's like a bit of a split? No, that's him. That's so strange. Yeah, well, they're ethnically related to the Imagawa. But wasn't I married into that line? Yeah, my daughter's married to the Hojo Daimyo. So I'm fighting my family. I'm surprised he went and aggressively attacked me like that. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. With the death of Shingen on the doorsteps, the Hojo have seized the opportunity to maybe attack the oncoming princeling. Oh, that's annoying. Well, we're going to have to deal with the Hojo now. They've only got 2.4k, we've got 5k. Yeah, well, luckily my armies are near Kai. The thing is, he actually likes me though as well, and my daughter. Oh, so now the Oda clan want to come in. That's so typical. Well, we'll bring in the Oda clan. That's going to massively change things. We can't call them in. But when Oda come in, they're going to massively be able to help us. Well, let's try and intercept this 2.9 stack. Because it's ethnically Hojo. And if everyone comes in, we should be able to wrap up this war. Okay, we are hemorrhaging a little bit of cash. Oh, a defensive war isn't the best. Because we're not going to profit overly too much from it. Okay, that's done. Try and take the capital. It's only 550. The Yosegi actually had a more of an impressive force. Who's this coming in? The Sanin of the Kikiawa. Okay. So they sit on the peninsula there with the Mori. They're actually rallying a lot of troops there. 6.2k, and then there's about 3k that are belligerent. We need to wait for the Order clan to come and help us out. It's those forces that come up in the north. And I've died. Shingen gave up the ghost at 65 years of age. Put a rip, put an F in the comments for Shingen. He died of old age, known to be an exceptional strategist. His son, Katsu Yori, ascends to the throne, being a talented tactician, and has led many victories. So he is injured, but he's been thrown into this war against the Hojo with his auntie. That's the kin he's going against. So let's have a look at Katsurori. He's 41. He has an albino daughter. Great. He's currently married to a princess of the Order clan. So that's good. Maybe they're more ethnically keen to come in and help. So let's pick his lifestyle. He follows after his father in the martial, so we'll go with that. He's a skilled tactician, however he is currently wounded. He is a twin. So let's go with martial. He's already gone down the strategist tree, which is awesome, and he's gone down with Gallant here as well. I guess we go with Serve the Crown once we unlock one of these perks. Chivalry, prowess, attractiveness. That's probably better, because we probably don't need a +3. He's eventually going to get that up. He's got so many wars going on. I think, like, starting off, he was probably better of a military commander than his father. But we can arrange a marriage for my son, the future Daimyo, Nobukatsu of the Takeda. He's 19. We could maybe marry him into the Chosakabe. The thing is, he's going to be the next Shogun. Not Shogun, Daimyo, rather. So, yeah, I guess we have to marry that off. I do eventually want to do and become Shogun. Okay, so I've made the decision to marry off my son here to Fuku, who's beautiful. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I need to go with an alliance. Hana. She can bring more military forces in. She's a part of the Miyoshi clan, which are quite strong. So you can. The thing is, right? Do you go down the genius route, trying to make everyone cool, or do you need alliances? It's kind of a tough one. I think you've got to pick and choose sometimes. Like, maybe every other generation you sort by alliance, then you sort by skills. But if the Hojo can attack me like this, I fear the Oda can do it. So we'll make an alliance with the Miyoshi clan, which are sort of towards the center there of Kyoto. They've got some more open positions with the new Daimyo. And we'll bring you in as well. We can create the title of Kozuki. We can find a concubine, which I thought it said mother there, but it's not. Yeah, we'll do that then. Get that alliance done. Yeah, sure. Let's try and release some of the Yosegi combatants. Now, hopefully now that alliance has gone off, we need alliances now because I don't even know if we're going to win this war. We're minus 14 against the Hojo. We've lost some of our military forces. I'm currently 30 command. My half-brother's 23, but he's a drunkard. Nobu Sada. So that alliance has come through. Yeah, so there's 5k Oda, but they haven't made their way over here yet. Oh, my daughter can get married as well. Probably could do a similar thing. Yeah, so we'll call the Miyoshi in. So now we're at 10k. We do outnumber them 2-1, but if that Hojo army decides to attack us here, hitting their capital, things could turn for the worst. Learn yourself. Okay, so we've taken the capital. We didn't get the RNG of capturing the family. We don't have the wounded trait anymore, which is awesome for Katsuyori. We did manage to capture one valuable hostage. The Oda clan are finally coming over here to help out, and same with maybe the Miyoshi. We still outnumber them. Okay. So we do have some reinforcements here. We've got 2,000 Miyoshi, and we've got 1,000 Chosokabe here as well. Okay. And we've managed to capture the prince. Well, they're not under my control, but the Chosokabe have caught them. That's cool. Alright. If I push north, will you please come with me, boys? We're going to finish off this Hojo war. Yeah, they must have sort of sensed weakness in the Takeda line with the potential death of Shingen, the great Daimyo. The Hojo attacked, but now we're fighting them on the field. And Katsurori is a phenomenal commander, and we've beaten the Hojo clan for the first time in the open field. Let's push further south into their territory and try and seize some of their castles. Let's have this siege. But the thing is, right, this is a defensive war at the end of the day. I will not forgive. I will not ever relent. But I will have an aggressive war against them. But we can enforce our demands here now. The war is now over. We should be able to consolidate a little bit. We might have taken a little bit of territory, but not overly so. But where's my auntie? She's now gone. Whatever happened to her? Yeah, I don't know. Because it doesn't say their mother, who their mother is there. Hang on, I'm going to try and find her. She hasn't been remarried off. So it was my... Who was it? It's not her. Yeah, so the Takeda he was married to, he divorced. So we can war deck them pretty quick again, which I am tempted to do. There's still a lot of wars we can do. We can create that title steal, which will save. Maybe we could take the Hojo before we do that. Okay, we'll ransom you for 50 gold of the Mori clan. I have no ill will against them. 84 instead of 100 for the Hojo. It's not their primary heir. He's a 24-star commander though. I think we'll take the risk on it. We should be able to numerically outmatch them. Right, so I think I found her there. Her here. So it was her who's married into the Chosokabe. They didn't even have any Hojo children, which is interesting. But yeah, it doesn't actually show the parenting line. My daughter can now be married off to Kara. So let's try and find a spouse for her. He looks alright. 42. She's 19. He's not too old. He's a genius. Lustful. Ambitious. Genius is the main thing. So We'll marry her off, but I'll bring in matrilineal line. We could use him, particularly with that 29 intrigue of the Sardan clan. I accept your generous offer, Kasurori. Okay. And we'll ransom more Yosegi forces to the north as well. Alright, sweet. I think it's time for an aggressive war now against the Hojo. Get revenge. We can't subjugate him, but we could press someone else's claims. No, I think we're just going to straight up invade the kingdom. Shingen was the conqueror of the Imagawa, Yosegi mostly, and Tokugawa. Now, Katsu is going to earn his spurs against the Hojo. Now that we have an offensive war, we can take some territory. Let's push and retake their cities again. So we have 5,700. Yeah, so those guys in the north are going to probably come in and help them. So it does look like some of their princes are fighting against them. 2.3k, they're sort of in disrepute. Go with the diplomacy option there. Katsu's glory is widely known. Ah, the Miyoshi have sent 2,000 soldiers to come and help. Yeah, I think they've just got a lot of political strife going in. We'll keep Yuki to be wrathful, another child of my dynasty. What's a name here that I like? Miwa. Sure. That's easy for me to pronounce. Oh, it's 100%. Oh, we must... Yeah, we must have captured him. Oh, their leader got caught. Oh, that's really lucky. Well, we'll enforce the demands. And the war against the Hojo is over. Hey, oh, we've managed to bring the Hojo clan into the Takeda throne. How awesome is that? Sweet. So, we're at war with a small faction here. They attacked me. For whatever reason. Okay. Martial life. A man's home will go for in the overseer part. Dangerous faction. My domain is over limit, which we'll have to watch out for. There are events here for us consecrating our bloodline and various religious stuff, and I believe at some point we'll be able to form an empire, which is technically the title of Shogunate. We could grant the vassalship there, but I don't want to weaken myself in the front of the Hojo. We can usurp the Kagami title, which I'm going to do. If we can do it and spend it, why not? So we will usurp that title. We will eventually create that new title. One of my sons can get married off eventually as well. But we're not endorsed by the new high priest, which I'm hoping will change. We do actually have the prestige though. It's only going to cost 300. And we will have more wars, of course, in this campaign. There's still a lot more major factions. Should we betray the order? Let me know in the comments. We've still got the Dante and most of Eastern Japan. We've still got the Yosegi and sort of westward. It's going to take us a while before we push westward, but I'd love to see if the Mori, the Chosokabe, the Satsuma end up becoming nice and strong. So the peace with the Hojo has now been done. Alright, sweet. It's a Shimazu, yeah. And the Otomo clan as well is over there. I think Satsuma is the fall of the samurai clan. It's the same, like, ethnic people. The Shimazu are the feudal. Right. We'll marry my son to her then. Marry them off. But family tree-wise, as we can take concubines quickly, which is awesome. We are able to have long, strong family trees. And we don't have too many legitimacy problems. Alright, so we can dish out some of these titles here now. We can land some of my relatives, but we've hit the hour-long mark here today, and unfortunately I'm going to have to wind things down. Thank you very much for watching episode 1 of my Crusader Kings 3 Shogunate modded Takeda clan campaign. Stay tuned for more daily content on SimpzyTotalWar. I really want to finish this campaign, and I won't mind doing a world conquest of Japan, of the known world. So, if you want to see more of the Shogunate mod on the channel, I'm definitely open to playing as more clans. Let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions. Would you like to see maybe a Mori, a Chosakabe, a Shimazu? That'd be quite cool. We'll grant the Hojo titles to you. And now we've dropped it down to 7 out of 8. Perfect. Everything is coming up. Katsu. Okay, so I need to watch out for this. Oh, so many children we have to deal with, but we've had a massive first episode, which I've really enjoyed Let's Playing here today. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already with the bell notification on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the video, and feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to support the channel and follow me on my social media links, they are all linked in the description below. We've got the series playlist that you can access. You can also have a look at my gaming and recording equipment. If you want to get yourself some cheap games, check out the links. You can support me on Patreon if you want. Channel members are available. Use creator code SimpzyTotalWar on the Epic Games Store checkout to flick me a couple of bucks. We've got Twitter, Discord, merchandise, Facebook, Steam group, Instagram, Twitch, and Google Plus links all in the description below as well. But above all, guys, make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. Goodbye.